No jumper.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is allegedly over for No Jumper. Adam22 put up a post breaking down how broke they are and how it is possible that they are broke even though they have all of these uh, crazy high numbers, quote unquote. He speaks about how things spiked and tripled during COVID, how they spent millions of dollars on a custom facility, and how their Patreon went crazy with nude interviews. And all of that has taken a nosedive. His words, not mine. And yeah, it's over. He tried to. Now, this is my opinion. Let me be clear. He tried to, in my opinion, downplay what happened when his 8 hosts left. He kind of tried to brush over it and was like, yeah, we replaced them and we got better talent now, I think. Nah, you don't. And so, yeah, there's a full video up. This is not an ad. But he did a whole breakdown. And yeah, it's over for Adam22 and No Jumper, allegedly. So, you know, adios.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, I wasn't watching him anyway.
I have a squirrel question.
A squirrel question? Okay.
Yeah, like squirrel. So, is he called Adam22 because that was at some point his handle?
I have no idea.
Cause it's just it's a strange name. Every time somebody says Adam22, I want to ask, and just never have gotten around to asking.
I have no idea.
Very confused. This is like how my handle is Dashing D, so people call me Dashing D.
I don't know.
They'll tell us. They'll tell us now that I've asked the question, and thank you in advance.
All right. Yeah,
Why
so
you do
goodbye
that
and good
though? Why you tell
riddance.
the business?
I think it's smoke and mirrors. I think that he was trying to get ahead of it before the blogs and certain people embarrass him.
His name is Adam22, and his wife's name is Lena the Plug.
Yes, I'm aware.
Wait, is the plug? Is that
She is an adult actress.
okay? I didn't know. I just this is Google's quick facts.
What do you think about No Jumper being broke? What do you think is coming next for No Jumper?
I mean, nothing if they don't got no money. Unless they're gonna just do content, and I guess whatever money they make from that is it. But as far as growth goes, hard to grow without any money. I also think a big mistake that people make is, yeah, they put a lot of overhead, especially if they are making money off of things. It's a risk just like anything else. To put that much money into like purchasing a facility and all of that, all of that. I mean, same thing as
Why are you
said.
laughing?
Is there music playing in your background?
That is the ice cream truck.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
That's the ice cream truck. Chilling.
Okay, makes sense
Parked
now.
right downstairs.
I couldn't make out what it was, but I knew something was playing in the background.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that this is just a note to people, who are starting out or doing this sort of thing. And I know, we have our podcast that we're trying to grow. So, but I'm not speaking as, a podcaster right now, but I'm speaking as someone who works in the podcast industry outside of this podcast. There are plenty of people whose studios are right there in their basement.
Yep.
And yeah, they might splurge on equipment and setup, decor, and things like that, but it's still right in their basement. And I think people do that for a reason. I mean, one, it's convenient to just go downstairs to your basement, right?
Yeah.
But also, you got to be smart about what you do. So, I guess just like a note to anybody trying to do this or get involved with this stuff. You know, you don't put all your eggs in one basket, is what I'm saying. Because you don't want to end up in this type of position. I'm not a money manager or anything like that. I don't know anything about that stuff. That's beyond me. But it's unfortunate that that's the reason why they're having problems. But I also think there's a lesson in this for them and for the rest of us. Um, I don't know a lot about them. I gotta be honest. So I can't really speak to like the ins and outs of what has gone on with them. I know that we've talked a little bit about them, and there's been different things that have happened, but yeah, I mean, I just think that kind of sucks. I don't know where you go from there because it's kind of hard to do the downsize. It's one thing when there's like a growth trajectory, but I feel like it's even harder when you've taken that nosedive and then you're trying to, I guess, figure out how you pivot.
Right.
That can't be easy.
Nope. I say goodbye and good riddance.
Right, because these are the guys that
These are the guys that are trying to get people to fight on their podcast. These are the guys that are trying to ensue violence in other ways. These are the guys who are trying to get people to snitch on themselves about crimes, just like
oh, then
Vlad.
get them out of here.
Yeah.
Get them
And
out of
they've
here.
had people on their platform that I won't even say
We don't.
because of what they represent.
Yeah, we don't need to, but yeah, then get them out of here. But like I said, for everybody else, take it as a lesson, you know, because it happens to the best of them too.
Adios.
Bye.
That's what I say to Adam22.
Oh, I thought
And no jumper.
I thought you
I
were
was not
closing out the
closing out
pod.
the pod. But yes, it is also time to close out the pod.